Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I wanted to appear to give you some information and to answer a few frequently asked questions, questions that I get a lot as it relates to marriage based green cards. My name is Monique Reynolds. I'm an immigration lawyer and the title of this live session is Frequently Asked Questions Pertaining to Marriage Based Green Cards. Our office is located in Atlanta, Georgia, East Point to be exact, but we can help you no matter which state that you're living in and internationally as well. So, one of the questions I have is, do you need a joint bank account with your spouse? Now, when you are filing for a green card based on being married to a US citizen or a green card holder, you do need to provide enough evidence to show that you are legitimately married, that you married for love, that your marriage is real, and you're not getting married for an immigration benefit, right? So, with that, um, you want to try to think of as many documents to show that you're actually sharing a life together. So, one of the best ways to show that you're sharing a life together is to show that you have a joint bank account, that you're sharing a bank account. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if you are using a bank account, a joint bank account, make sure it's an active account. It's an account that both you and your spouse are actively using. You're depositing money into this account, you're withdrawing money from this account. Um, you don't want to just show that there's like one transaction or maybe there's just $30 being maintained in this account. No, if that's the case, then you may as well not even show that you have a joint bank account. It has to be an account that you're actively using because, of course, you want to provide a copy of your bank statement, and that bank statement will be scrutinized. So just keep that in mind. Uh, Question two that we often get into our office is, do you have to change your last name to reflect your married name? Now, this is personal preference on whether or not you want to change your name. It is not required, for um, either of you to change your name when you're filing for an immigration benefit or even when you're filing for a green card based on marriage. This is personal preference. If you want to change your name, you can change your name. If you don't, that's okay. Cases have been approved, even if your name stays the same and you don't accept your married name or you don't use your married name on your documents. It is okay. It's a matter of what your preference is. However, if you do feel like you may want to change your name in the future, make sure you do so while you're applying, because if you don't change it now, the way to change it later, you will have to reapply for a green card or a replacement green card. So make sure you weigh your options and know before you file the case whether or not you're planning to change your name on your documentation. Okay. All right. So, what else do I have for you? Another question that we get: what if my spouse and I do not live together? Now, this is a big one. You know, your spouse and you should reside together. Is this a question of maybe right now you're not living together, or at the time of filing you're not living together? However, you do plan at some point to live together. If that's the case, then that's okay. But you really do need to live together, or else your case will be scrutinized. You will need to have a very good reason for not living together. So is the reason that maybe one spouse is in school, one of you is in school, and that's the reason why you're not living together. That's a very good reason to go ahead and file, even though you're not living together. So, you may want to pay close attention to the reason why you're not living together. However, I do highly recommend that you live together when you're filing for a marriage. Oh, I can't even speak to it today. I'm so sorry. When you're filing for a marriage based green card, it is important that you do live together, because how else can you really share a life together if you're not residing together? Now, if one of you is overseas, if you know, you can't help that. Um, but this is if one of you, I'm sorry, this is if both of you are in the US, you do want to live together when you're filing your case. Now, let's see. The final question that we often get is, how soon after getting married can we file for a green card based on marriage? There is no time period that you need to adhere to. As soon as you get married, if you have all your documents, file your case. Do not wait to file your case, because policies change, immigration policies get more strict over time, fees go up over time. So, as soon as you're eligible to file for an immigration benefit, even one that's based on marriage, you want to just go ahead and file. Um, so often you'll hear, oh no, don't file your case, you need to wait. One thing that, my office that I highly recommend is that, when you're filing your case, you want to provide the most convincing documentation showing that you do share a life with your spouse. So, you don't want to file a case without having evidence. You, as the applicant, you bear the burden of proving that you do have a legitimate marriage that's based on love. And so you don't want to just file a marriage certificate with the application and just be done with it, thinking that your case is going to get approved. You do want to take the time, and you want to file a case with as much documentation to show that you share a life with your spouse. So if you are able to do that as soon as you get married, why delay? Go ahead and file your case so you can take advantage of whatever benefit that you seek. So, this is all I have for you today. If there is a question that you would like answered, please leave a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and family, anyone that can benefit from this video. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching on the replay. Please share and follow our Facebook page. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I hope that these questions and my responses are helping you. These are questions that we often get into our office, so I know they'll be helpful to someone out there. All right. If you need our help with submitting your case, don't hesitate to call our office at 470-491-3001 or 833-810-1234. We would love to help you get the legal status that you deserve. Call us. All right. Have a good one. Until next time.